my dream. It all starts here, a place to grow, to learn, to become who am I today. The place where I start my future. And now, here I am, a moment to celebrate my time, to reflect what I have achieved and go on to achieve, to shape my future. I am Noble Scholar.
Wisconsin is a top-tier institution.
The Wisconsin brand is known worldwide.
I was drawn here by the opportunities.
I came here to be challenged.
UW-Madison has a great legacy of research.
There are a lot of professors here that are the best at what they do.
I started here as an MBA and decided that I want to go on and get my PhD.
My research is aimed at combating antibiotic resistance.
In my lab, we do stem cell research.
I want to improve how people learn to write.
My pathway is chemical biology. I work on really complicated questions.
I love the collaborative environment here.
My mentor has gone out of her way to understand what I am interested in and passionate about.
My mentor is a very strong woman in the sciences, which I really looked for when I came here.
There's an opportunity to make connections with people, both within your discipline and outside.
My whole experience here is doors opening, and then what's beyond the door.
In my department, we have a lot of fun. It's easy to collaborate on campus.
People are so friendly in Wisconsin.
My research lab has a family-style environment. We created a lab playlist, and it's really interesting to see people's faces glow, oh, that's my son.
Madison is a great place to raise kids.
Madison has a lot of cool music festivals and art events.
If you love to run and bike and just be outdoors, Madison is the place for you.
UW-Madison is a combination of a great city and a ton of research opportunities.
Madison is a great place to live.
There's a lot of young professionals here, which I like. Madison is very high energy.
The terrace has a great vibe, and the ice cream is fantastic.
Wisconsin helped me create a vision that's really
remember that first time really stepping onto campus and seeing the potential of being a Buckeye and being a student here, and it's something you never really forget.
We attract a diverse range of students because people want to be a Buckeye. It's an amazing thing to be part of Buckeye Nation.
Exposing students to those kinds of traditions that generations of Buckeyes before them have participated in, they will participate, and they know that generations of Buckeyes in the future will participate in again.
And as students, we felt that when we walked around campus. We felt the tradition of the Oval. You say to yourself, how do we create that ourselves while we're in school?
We like to think up of new ways to affect the campus in as large of a scope as we possibly can. There's a need on campus for something like this. We got the ball rolling and then it becomes something else, something bigger entirely.
If we are going to address the land-grant mission today, we have to be willing to step back and think very carefully about what the real needs are. It's not the same mission as it was 150 years ago. That's very clear.
Nowadays, Ohio State has a global footprint, and sometimes our constituency is the entire world.
We have to be innovative, and we have to evolve. We have to allow ourselves to evolve. That's where your greatest opportunities are going to come from.
This is one of the most diverse places I've ever been in my life, and you meet people from all over the world, mostly because we have a singular focus, and that singular focus of improving care and being innovative in medicine brings people together.
With 24 students 150 years ago, to 66,000 students, 15 colleges, over 100 departments, and 200 plus majors. So we have these different entities, but at the end of the day, we're all one.
We think of Ohio State in terms of football or discovery, but the types of relationships that are established here every day create all these intangibles for Ohio State, and it's been that way for 150 years.
There has always been a spirit of collaboration here. Collaboration is in our DNA.
We want every one of our students that graduates from the university to be a citizen of the world. We want to help them be critical thinkers, but they don't have to do all of that by themselves. We offer many, many resources that students can take advantage of.
Students are some of our champions for doing service out in the community, and they spend 10,000 hours a year giving back to folks who otherwise can't get service.
And the impact that our students and our faculty are having every day in our community here, not only in Central Ohio, but around the world, is impressive and something that we should all be very incredibly proud about.
I knew this was home, and it's kind of, you feel that way, you know, whether you're a student here, whether you graduated here, and you never kind of lose that sense that this is where you're home.
Good morning and welcome to the technical meeting of Noble Scholar Competition 2021. Noble Scholar is an annual event hosted and sponsored by UTS College, Australian Embassy, UWE Bristol, as well as supported by Rumah Siap Kerja, Calculus, Vice Coach, Unity, Brand Clinic, Indoflyer.net, G2 Academy, as well as our media partner, Sunday Magazine. This technical meeting is held so participants competing can better understand the rules and regulations of each category in this competition. We kindly request for all participants to mute your microphones so information could be better delivered without trouble, and we suggest participants to turn on your camera during the technical meeting. The technical meeting will be divided into two parts. The first is the main session, and then we will have group sessions in the breakout rooms. Questions will be asked and answered in the group session during the breakout room hour. So if you have any queries, please don't hesitate to ask in the chat box with the format that you see there. Welcome to Uni Sarudina. It all starts here. Thank you very much for making the time our technical meeting for Nobel Scholar Competition 2021. We hope you are all well and healthy, and of course still thriving in the midst of the pandemic. Always paying attention to the COVID-19 safety protocols to ensure your safety as well as the well-being of the people around you. Before we start, I'd like to ask a few questions to the participants who joined us this morning in our technical meeting. I'm sorry, is there any technical difficulty? Okay. So does anyone know what it means to be a Nobel Scholar? Or if maybe any guesses from the audience? Nobel Scholars translates to good scholars, who we hope could be the best outfit from the education system, especially in Unisaduguna. These are students with great qualities and principles, who have a far greater mission and outlook than just academic grades. Someone who seeks to be a guiding light for the community and make the world a better place. Nobel Scholars are more than just a competition, but our hopes and aspirations for the generation to come. That is why we put an emphasis on real-life learning and teaching and hosting the annual 2021 Nobel Scholar Competition to sharpen creativity and critical thinking that gives positive output and for the greater good, such as the Nobel Scholar Competition. Today's life has changed drastically as the pandemic has altered the way we live and connect with the world. The rapid development of society and technology forces us to be adaptive and innovate to compete, and at the same time, collaborate with our peers. We have to work together to provide a path towards innovative thinking and encourage entrepreneurship as part of a lifelong learning journey. Thrive in the new era with creative entrepreneurship and innovation is the best theme to highlight our altered lives post-pandemic. We want this competition to be more widespread and forward. Our aim is to bring this competition to every junior and high school student in Indonesia, ensuring that these talented, innovative youths are fully prepared to enter the entrepreneurial marketplace aimed with the much-needed skills. Nobel Scholar Competition provides opportunities for participants to explore the ideas of creativity, so everyone who's involved are able to gather inspiration that will enrich their knowledge venturing into the future. Not merely daring people to dream high and big, but to push them to turn their ideas into action. Another key aspect of champions is the ability to discover new opportunities, discover entrepreneurship with the essence of innovation, where it is a starting point of expansion and improvements. Innovation also means meeting new people and establishing new connections, making a breakthrough. On this excellent occasion, we will discuss and understand deeper the rules and regulations for this year's competition. From here, participants will be assigned to a breakout room based on the competition category that you chose. And so since we already have a good understanding about the values we uphold in Unisaduguna, let's watch this video. It all starts here.
Recording in progress.
But since establishment in 1994, Unisaduguna has given great contributions to provide the best quality of education and mold strong, virtuous characters to be better in the present and in the future. All right, now please give a warm welcome to Bapak Adi Ramagumai as the President Director of PT Unisaduguna to give his welcoming words. Good morning, Pak Rama. How are you today?
Hi, good morning, Praranna. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Your time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Praranna. Okay, hello, good morning, everyone. On behalf of USG Education, it is my pleasure to welcome all students, respected teachers, and counselors from schools and institutions here to USG 2021 Nobel Scholar Competition technical meetings. First of all, thank you to all junior and senior high school students for participating in the competition. Nobel Scholar Competition is a national event that started ever since it was conducted in 2016, and we are overjoyed to see such enthusiastic participation by such talented scholars like you. I believe that everyone present here is super excited about the competition. Nobel Scholar Competition is not only aims to nurture creativity and innovation, but also help you learn a sense of a good teamwork, leadership, broaden your knowledge, and overcome adversity. As we all experience, the pandemic has taught us to be more persistent and push our limits to reach a new high. We surely hope that through this competition, it can equip you with all the 21st century work-ready skills and be ready for what's coming ahead. The most exciting things is all the winners later on will get the opportunity to join the business incubation, where you will get professional coaching that will guide and benefit you to access your project to be highlighted into the venture capital and becomes expected and valued competency with success. We are privileged to have in presence so many distinguished sponsors, supported partners, and experts who are leaders in the related fields. I also would like to extend my gratitude to every teacher or counselor for the dynamic support at every step to guide, motivate, and inspire our students to become future leaders. I wish you all good luck. Always keep striving to be a better and make the change you want in your life. Let the competition begin. Thank you and have a pleasant day, everyone.
All right, thank you so much, Parama, for your greetings on this bright morning. Now that we've heard a welcoming speech from Parama to start our technical meeting, now we have Bapak Sandiaga S. Uno as the Minister of Tourism and Creative Economy of the Republic of Indonesia, who would like to greet us this morning. But unfortunately, he's unavailable this morning, and we have his greetings as a video recording. So let's have a look.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya. Salam kebajikan, salam sehat, salam Indonesia maju, penuh semangat. Halo generasi muda di seluruh Indonesia, khususnya Unisaduguna. Apa kabar semuanya? Saya Sandiaga Salahuddin Uno, Menteri Pariwisata dan Ekonomi Kreatif Republik Indonesia, mengucapkan selamat kepada para siswa yang akan berkompetisi dalam program USG Nobel Scholar Competitions 2021, di mana teman-teman akan mencoba membuat karya terbaiknya sebagai adaptasi dalam menghadapi tantangan selama situasi pandemi. Saya pribadi sangat mendukung program pengembangan skill dan kreativitas seperti ini. Melalui kompetisi ini, para siswa nantinya akan diberikan kesempatan untuk mempresentasikan ide-ide inovatifnya. Ini tentunya akan mengasah keterampilan berbicara dan kemampuan kreatif teman-teman yang mengikuti ajang ini. Sehingga teman-teman akan bisa membuat hasil akhir yang menjadi dasar atau acuan pada saat kalian masuk ke dunia kerja. Harusnya saya jadi juri nih, namun saya lebih memilih memberi motivasi dan semangat buat semua peserta. Saya yakin para juri yang terdiri dari akademisi dan profesional akan all out untuk memilih pemenang terbaik dari kompetisi yang digelar secara nasional ini. Saya berharap dengan diselenggarakannya program ini bisa memberikan manfaat dan nilai tambah kepada para peserta SMP dan SMA se-Indonesia, dan pastikan bahwa yang cerdas, yang inovatif sepenuhnya siap untuk memasuki pasar wirausaha Indonesia dan akan membuka lapangan kerja seluas-luasnya, tentunya dilengkapi dengan keterampilan yang dibutuhkan. Penguasaan digitalisasi, komputerisasi, bahasa asing akan membuka kesempatan besar untuk teman-teman bisa go internasional dan sukses di masa depan nanti. Oleh karena itu, mari tetap ikuti program mentoring, pembinaan, bimbingan atau pelatihan yang akan diberikan oleh para ahli kepada para finalis. Karena pemenangnya akan bisa masuk ke program inkubasi bisnis. Nah, buat teman-teman ketahui juga bahwa industri kreatif di Indonesia sangat berkembang dan membutuhkan calon kreator-kreator muda yang mengisi karya-karya terbaik di industri kreatif Indonesia masa depan. So guys, there's always hope. Never give up. Try our very best for your version. Gapai dunia dengan karyamu. Sekali lagi semangat untuk para peserta yang sudah mengambil bagian dalam kesempatan di USG Nobel Scholar Competitions 2021. Selamat berkompetisi dan sampai bertemu di final competition tanggal 20 November 2021. Ingat pesan dari saya, kerjakan semua materi lomba dengan 4As, kerja keras, kerja cerdas, kerja tuntas, dan kerja ikhlas. Adios, have fun guys. Love you all and take care. Billahi taufiq walhidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Santi, Santi, Santi Om.
Wonderful Indonesia.
All right, what an inspiring message from Bapak Sandiaga Uno, and we very much appreciate it. We are honored to welcome Pak Sandi in person for our upcoming final round that will be held on November 20th, 2021. Okay, next I'm sure this is going to get all of you excited. Let's watch our teaser video for Nobel Scholar 2021 competition. All right, now for the most nerve-wracking part of the technical meeting. This year we have a lineup of experts and professionals who will be judging the Nobel Scholar 2021 competition. They will judge all your submissions and choose the top 10 finalists to go into the final round. So without further ado, let's meet the judges of our Nobel Scholar 2021 competition. For speech, we have Celine Mirabel, who is a Uniprep alumni and currently a final year student at Monash University, Malaysia, as well as a representative from TBI, the British Institute. For our business project category, we have an expert from Vice Coach, and Sarherdian Mohammed, who is the academic manager for UIC Pondok Indah campus. For IT project, we have Mr. Johnny Hiskia Siringo Ringo, for BIT MIMS, who is a UIC UTS College IT lecturer from PIC campus. And we have Mr. Ferry Sutanto, who is the CEO of G2 Academy. For engineering, we have Mr. Daniel Lumanao, STMM, who is a UTS engineering lecturer from PIC campus. And we have Mr. Aryo Mulyawan, who is our head of academics. For creative design, we have Dr. Andrus Bernaldi M. Pamunjak, M.Ecom, who is a marketing and branding professional and trainer from Brand Clinic. We have Ms. Uma Paramita, who is academic manager as well as a lecturer in UIC BSD campus. And Ms. Christine, who is also a lecturer in UIC BSD campus. For creative fashion, we have a representative from Manchester Metropolitan University. We have Ms. Ina Binandari, who is the Creative Arts Academic Leader for UIC BSD campus. And we have Ms. Kimberly Tandra, who is fashion designer at Suedesan Official and Kimberly Tandra Official. And last but not least, for creative music, we have Ms. Mia Ismi Halida, who is a singer, violinist, vocal coach, vocal arranger, and songwriter. We have Kang Irfas, who is internal verifier coordinator of UIC Music. And we have Mr. Adi Narotama, Indonesia film score, musician, and audio engineer, as well as UIC lecturer. Okay, everyone, for the most important part, please take note. These are the competition guidelines for 2021 Nobel Scholar Competition. Next slide, please. Okay, as you can see on the screen, these are the categories that we have this year. We have a new category this year, which is USG FlyVest for the aviation category. UIC College is now in collaboration with FlyVest Flying Academy, and we have a new program, UIC FlyVest, where you can study to be a pilot and at the same time get your bachelor degree in business or management. So if you know of any friends of yours that want to be a pilot, please ask them to join the aviation competition. They can write about their passion and aspirations of why they want to be a pilot. Next slide. Okay, these are the competition guidelines. You must have a statement letter signed by your school principal. The number of students vary per competition. For speech, we can have individual participants, up to 5 participants per school. For creative, it's a maximum of 2 students per team. And for project competition, it's a maximum of 3 students per team. Each team or individual participant requires teacher supervision. They must be virtually accompanied by at least 1 teacher in the final round. And the judges' decisions are final. Okay. Each submission must be comprised of an original idea. The materials must not provoke issues of ethnicity, religion, race. They must not indicate any money game schemes, lottery gathering, MLM, insurance agents, property brokers, investment sales agents, or any other similar agency systems. They must not be from an old project. They must be the original work of the participants and not be plagiarized. Should any plagiarism be proven, the judges and the competition committee have the right to remove the winner's title. The final round will also be posted on YouTube. So for that, you will need to sign a waiver form. The waiver form will be distributed by email, so I will need your email as well to make it easier to share any information regarding this. We will have an attendance list today, which will be shared in the chat box, so please make sure you have filled that, as we will check attendance for today's meeting through there. Next slide. Okay, these are the documents that you would need for registration that you should have already sent. There is an online registration form in the form of a Google form that you can access at the link you see on the screen. You must also send the following documents: the statement letter signed by your school principal, proof of payment, as well as a 4x6 size photograph of each participant. If you have not submitted these documents, please do so by the 7th of November. Next slide. Okay, these are your video submission guidelines. The video that is uploaded to your IG account has to be not private or made to public. You must be wearing your school uniform in the video. You have to tag and follow at usg.education and use the hashtag USG Noble Scholar 2021. You must also submit the link URL of the video with the following subject format that you see on the screen, so please feel free to take a screenshot if you need to. The favorite winner will be determined by the number of likes. So you must not use Instagram promotions or any sort of advertising to achieve your highest number of likes. And the video needs to be submitted at the latest 7th of November at 5 p.m. For any inquiries or should you have any issues or need more assistance, feel free to contact the following emails that you see on the screen per category. Next slide. Or you can contact the PICs by WhatsApp. So for speech, the PIC would be Ms. Agata. For business and IT, it would be myself, Ms. Berna, or Ms. Zikri. For engineering, it would be Ms. Cindy. And for creative and aviation, it would be Ms. Kristen. Next slide. Okay, as you see on the screen, this is the timeline of our Noble Scholar 2021 competition. Today is our technical meeting, 23rd of October 2021. Your submission deadline, as I mentioned before, is the 7th of November. We'll have the judging process from the 8th to the 11th of November. The finalist announcement will be on the 12th of November, followed by a mentoring session for the top 10 selected on the 13th of November. Our final round will be held on the 20th of November, followed by public announcements on the 24th of November. Next slide. Okay. Our final round will be the top 10 finalists from each category, and they will present their work or speech you have made in front of the judges virtually. More or less, it'll be something like today. So you will be divided into breakout rooms and you will give your presentation to the judges there with a live Q&A session as well. We will select the top 3 as well as one favorite winner. And as I mentioned before, the favorite winner, you are not allowed to run any kind of sponsored ads or advertising on your Instagram post. And once again, since the final round will be posted on YouTube, you will need to sign a waiver form that will be sent out after this. Next slide. Okay, the top 10 finalists will have an opportunity to have a mentoring session with our experts and academic team, as I mentioned before. These mentors will help you prepare for your final round, where you have to present your work in front of the judges. However, you are not allowed to change any content that you have already uploaded. They will provide you guidance on how to make a good presentation of your project and convince the judges that your work is the best and that you deserve to win. The mentoring session is compulsory, and those who advance to the final round must join. The mentoring session will be divided by category. And so for speech, we have Ms. Nur Aspasia, a media practitioner, who will be the mentor. For business, IT, and engineering, we will have experts from Vice Coach. For music, we have Ms. Mia Ismi, who is a professional musician, as well as representatives from Brand Clinic, Dr. Andus Bernaldi M. Pamunjak for creative design, as well as academic staff for creative fashion. Next slide. These are the prizes that will be received by the top 3 as well as the favorite winner for each category. You will receive a cash prize as well as a sponsorship opportunity to any program in Unisaduguna across all campuses. The cash prize will be a maximum of 2.5 million, and you will have a scholarship up to 20 million, depending on the category that you chose to join and your prize. Next slide. For all participants, you will also receive a study voucher of 150,000 from TBI. But the top 3 winners from each category will receive an additional study voucher of up to 1.5 million. Next slide. Following this, we will break out into breakout rooms, as I previously mentioned. Room 1 will be speech. Room 2 will be business. Room 3 will be IT. Room 4 will be engineering. Room 5 will be design. Room 6 will be fashion. Room 7 will be music. And room 8 will be aviation. But before that, we have a little bit more information as well. Okay, now that we have passed the most important part of today, the composition guidelines for Nobel Scholar 2021, as we know, the total prizes will be 600 million rupiah. And the top 10 from each category will be mentored with specialists and professionals to further enhance your professional skills. The first winner of Nobel Scholar 2021 composition will have the opportunity to be in our incubation program with Vice Coach, guiding your way to success. Sorry, I think we're having technical difficulties with the slideshow. Okay, there we go. The first winners, as I mentioned, of Nobel Scholar 2021 competition will have the opportunity to be in our incubation program with Vice Coach, guiding your way to success. The incubation program will help you broaden your thinking, identify strengths, set and achieve challenging goals, gain the experience and knowledge for personal growth and development and soft skills that are needed to enter the professional life. Will help you be a part of workplace practical experience, which provide opportunities to enter the job market. And it will help you open up ways to be recognized by venture capital and further develop your works and ideas. You have so many opportunities that await you, so make the most of it and do your best. Today, public speaking is a very important skill to have, not only for presentation in classrooms, but also for leadership. To enhance this skill, you must learn the tips and tricks, build confidence, and a lot more. But worry not, today at 2 p.m., you will have the opportunity to learn public speaking from an expert, Ms. Ifi Batuta, professional radio host and MC. Don't miss it today at 2 p.m. As an education provider, USG Education is your pathway to various top universities around the world, Asia, USA, Australia, and the UK. Don't miss the chance to study in your dream university. Join us on our Nobel Scholar Festival to Manchester Metropolitan University on the 4th of November, UTS Sydney on Saturday, the 6th of November, University of Nebraska, Lincoln on Saturday, the 27th of November, and UWE Bristol on the 4th of December, 2021. USG Education. It all starts here. It's no surprise that acquiring good English skills, speaking, writing, reading, is important today. To study abroad or to compete with your peers. Mark your calendars as we will hold a TOEFL simulation for free on the 27th of November 2021. So don't hesitate to join us and use the registration link that you see on your screen. And that concludes the rules and regulations of our 2021 Noble Scholar competition. Should you have any questions regarding the rules or regulations, please do not hesitate to ask during your breakout room session. But before that, let's watch a quick video and see our Noble Scholar competition this year. Okay, now that we have run through the competition guidelines, next we will be entering the breakout room sessions. Participants will be assigned into breakout rooms based on the branch of competition that you will be joining, and you will receive crucial information regarding the technicalities of the category that you are competing in. Please rename yourself based on the competition category that you will be joining. Add the room number in the front of your name. So we have room 1. Speech competition with Miss Agata. Room 2, which is the business competition with myself, Miss Bruna. Room 3 will be the IT competition with Miss Yako. Room 4, the engineering competition with Miss Cindy. Room 5, graphic design competition with Mr. Fares. Room 6, fashion design competition with Miss Nita. Room 7 will be the music scoring competition with Miss Krista. And room 8 is the aviation competition. To join the breakout room, just add the room number in front of your name, as I mentioned before, or you will find a breakout room button at the upper left side of your screen. So you can just click on that and choose which room you would like to join. And if you have any difficulties, please let us know. We will assist you. After the breakout room session is done, participants are welcome to leave the Zoom meeting without having to come back to the main room. But as for the committee, please do kindly return to the main room after the breakout session. And that's a wrap here in the main session. On behalf of UNISA Laguna, I would like to say thank you to all the participants for joining today's technical meeting. Please look on the screen for the breakout room button and select the room that you would like to join. Good luck, and we'll see you in the final round of the Noble Scholar 2021 competition. Stay safe and stay healthy, everyone. Thank you.
Breakout room sudah dibuka. You can just choose the room you want to join and just click on the name of the room. The breakout room button should be on the left side of your screen.
Miss Adi, boleh aku jadikan host?
Iren.
Iya, aku
Tunggu
biar
sebentar.
bisa record. Terima kasih. Sama Zikri ya?
Udah, Zikri udah loh.
Oh, Zikri udah.
Zikri nggak? Zikri nggak keluar namanya. Tunggu sebentar ya.
Ya.
Iren pakai nama siapa ya? Nggak ketemu di sini soalnya.
SG Business Iran Mega.
Oh, USG Business depannya. USG Business Iren Mega. Teman-teman yang nanti akan jadi host di breakout room, please cek ya. Kalau belum jadi co-host, kasih tahu saya.
Sudah ya, Miss ya? Oke, aku akan join sekarang ya.
Ya, oke. Thank you, Iren.
Iya.
Udah masuk semua. Erik sudah co-host ya?
Aku udah host ya? Belum.
Oh, Erik belum co-host. Erik Dirga. Ya. Jangan lupa recording ya.
Thank you, Miss.
Hello, Gabriel. Gabriela.
Iya.